Doesn't have to be right. Just has to be short. I always wanted to live in New York when I was a kid. I'm so excited that I get to live in New York. Hey, look at that man.
It's Lori.
I know.
I'll keep all my emotions right here, and then one day I'll die.
Excuse me? I only speak English. I'm sorry. What did you say?
Come dance.
Oh.
And that's just the setup to my story, so forget about that poor son of a bitch. Anyway.
Don't touch me, thanks. I already feel ridiculous. I don't want to look at...
You could be pretty if you tried.
These are things people say to me.
Be a perfect ringlet.
No, that's the thing I'm sensitive about!
I can't get over my disappointment in being a girl.
And I didn't know her well enough by then to be like, hey, what kind of a person are you, you know?
I always leave early. I do.
Hey, can I walk you home?
I feel caught.
I was offended as a lady who was getting pushed around by this chauvinist asshole.
Joe gave me this ring. Perhaps you're fantasizing about spending Fred Vaughn's fortune. Fred Vaughn, ladies and gentlemen!
So the party was going great. I was 18 years old. I looked like I was 11.
My girls, will you give them your breakfast as a Christmas present?
I don't know about that. This is the height of luxury! Like old money.
You'll need to marry well.
But you are not married, aren't you?
Well, that's because I'm rich.
And you know, as mad as that made me as a little kid, in retrospect, that is the funniest thing I have ever seen in my entire life.
It's March.
Not funny!
Hello there! Are you hurt?
I'm Amy.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that?
I would have never sprained my ankle. I have lovely small feet, the best in the family.
That's not really a joke, that's just a little sweet thing I like to say.
Yes, women being taught at home is much more proper, I believe.
Only because the schools for women are so poor.
Indeed. Quite right.
Now, I was raised Catholic. I don't know if you can tell that from the everything about me.
I propose. Mr. Theodore Lawrence.
Fucking what?
Beth is her piano, and I'm so lonely.
I can teach you chords.
Like, hey, you could pour soup in my lap, and I'll probably apologize to you.
I can pay for myself. You will not come.
I don't mean to exclude you, even though we love to exclude you, but... No! 13-year-olds are the meanest people in the world. They terrify me to this day.
Amy, you've got it.
Now that's debatable.
Forgive her. Help each other.
We're well past that. Do not fuck with me.
Go after her. Don't say anything till Joe has got good-natured with Lori, and then just say some kind thing. I'm sure she'll be friends again.
No! Wait!
Okay, c'est la vie. Go be kids. Go have fun.
And who always declares genius?
Men, I suppose.
And cutting down the competition.
Now get the fuck out of here with your technicalities.
Well, I believe we have some power over who we love. It isn't something that just happens to a person.
I think the poets might disagree.
Well, I'm not a poet.
Oh, no. We all know that.
So don't sit there and tell me that marriage isn't an economic proposition, because it is. It may not be for you, but it most certainly is for me.
I feel better about it when somebody comes to take you away.
I'd like to see anyone try it.
I would like to see someone try as well.
Think about that for 2 minutes and tell me you don't want to walk into the ocean.
No, I need to be here. I spent my whole life ashamed of my country.
No offense meant, but you should still be ashamed.
Yeah, well, All right, don't woo if you're white.
I came to offer myself as escort to your mother. Mr. Lawrence has commissions me in Washington, and it would give me real satisfaction to be of service to her there.
Thank you.
Of course.
A hero is any man who does his job.
Oh, I only sold what was my own.
You know those days when you're like, this might as well happen?
It's my hair.
I would feel the same way.
I know you would.
We're not so different, you and I.
What are you doing?
I'm looking at you.
I think about that every goddamn day.
Don't marry him.
You want me to do what?
Not when I've spent my entire life loving you.
You remember being 12 and you're like,
I'm making a mold of my foot for Lori to remind him I have nice feet.
what? Huh? What? Huh? What? When? What?
If you are very good, one day this ring will belong to you.
Really?
Whoa, the bar is so much lower than I ever imagined. That's it?
I just told Fred Vaughn I wouldn't marry him.
Jesus Christ. That is such 19-year-old horse shit.
I may not always be right, but I'm never wrong.
She does not give a shit what anyone thinks of her in any situation. She's my hero.
What? Marge is going to Europe. Oh, and she wants me to go with her. That's wonderful. Now I know why I spent all those boring hours reading to her. No, she wants me to go.
Brush your teeth. Now, boom, orange juice. That's life.
And give me an answer, because I cannot go on like this any longer. I
please
gave
don't.
up billiards. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine, and I waited, and I never complained because I figured you loved me, Joe.
First off, no. I am very small. And I have no money. So you can imagine the kind of stress that I am under.
If he asked me again, I think I would say yes. Do you think he'll ask me again?
But do you love him?
I care more to be loved.
And isn't that the American dream when all's said and done?
What does Amy call you?
My lord.
My wife is a bitch, and I like her so much.
It's you.
I'm new in town.
Perhaps I should go west.
You're not an immigrant, so perhaps you should stay home.
Let's change the subject.
Lori, can you stop standing there and go get the horses ready? Thank you.
Oh, I listen to everything my girlfriend says.
Never ask about my mother, even when you know I've seen her.
I assume she's still alive.
But I ask after your mother.
And I said, why? Why do you do this?
So, who does she marry?
No one. She doesn't marry either of them.
No. No, that won't work at all.
Fine.